I cannot believe this is happening right now. This is absolutely crazy.
What if we learn to love rather than love to change? Can't we love just because? Love what makes us the same. 'Cause we're better together. Oh, we're better together. Anyway.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Fish Friday. Today we are going to be feeding my jellyfish live brine. But first we gotta hatch the brine, and this is gonna be the first time I'm feeding the jellyfish brine, so I'm kind of excited. I'm not sure how they're gonna react to it. Usually they get super hyped when I put even the dry food in there. The jellyfish are a bit smaller. If you remember from the unboxing video, I was like, man, one of them looks really freaking big. Turns out two of them were really big. So what I ended up doing was I kept the smallest of the three, and then I found somebody local that had a bigger tank and swapped them for smaller jellyfish. So I now have the normal jellyfish that come in this size tank, and they just look a lot better. You could just see them individually more, and it's just more visually appealing in my perspective. And I feel better knowing that they have more space to roam around. That's the biggest one that I kept from the original unboxing, and then these are the two that we swapped out. Also, some good news, we have officially named the jellyfish. Their names are Curly, Larry, and Mo. However, the two that we just swapped out are really similar in size, so for the meantime, we're just calling them the twins, Tia and Tamara. Disney Channel, you know. Once they grow a little bit and grow into their size, the biggest one that we kept is Curly. This is from, you know, the Three Stooges. Curly. The middle one is Larry, and the tiny one is Mo. So this is Curly, Larry, and Mo. In the meantime, Curly and the twins. These are the little eggs that I had in the refrigerator. They're just brine shrimp eggs. They got a little scooper duper in there. And basically the way this thing works is, first you gotta open it. All right, boom, it's got this little maze here. First we're gonna add some water. I'm going to put just like a little scoop of water from my saltwater tank, and then like top it off with a little bit of RO. Don't know how much I need. I also don't have this on the most even plane, which is probably not a good idea. Let's do this the right way, folks. That's a little better. All right, I'm just gonna top that off with RO. All right, we hit the fill line. The little brine egg shrimps, just like a little powder. And then you just put them all around here. I feel like that's enough. I don't really know, but I mean, that's a lot. So there are brine shrimp eggs. They go like under the thingy, through the thingy thing. I don't know what they do, but somehow they get into that little cup. Cap it up. Oh, that wasn't the goal. And we lock it. We are secure. Once they start hatching, they'll come into this little collection cup, and we could just scoop it out like that. I was planning to leave it right here by the jellyfish, but I don't think there's enough light, so I'm going to move it a little bit over here. There we go. I'm just gonna leave them right here and come back and check in a couple hours. Usually it says like 18 to 24 hours they start hatching, but we'll see. And we're back. It has been a full, actually 24 hours, but they've been in here for a while. I just haven't had a second to come and get them. Look at them all. There are thousands in there, I feel like. Swimming around, you can't really tell what they are, but you know, that's the brine shrimp. All right, so I have little containers here, and we're gonna just boop boop, let all that drain out, and then boop boop. This isn't, oh my god, this is not working as anticipated. Look how many are in there. I'm gonna let that keep collecting more, but this is what we're gonna be working with. This is my tank saltwater, by the way. Let's feed some jellyfish. I think I'm gonna turn the pumps off to do it, just because I don't know, I'm just gonna turn them off for a little bit, that way we could see them like swimming. Pipe it up, swimming around. You ready? Here we go. Whoa, this looks so crazy. There's just like a bunch of specks, but they're also moving. Usually they get really excited when the food is in there, so let's see what happens. Maybe I shouldn't have turned the pump off, but it looks so cool with all of them like descending. Come on guys, you gotta swim up, and then you'll know that there's a bunch of food on top of you. This one looks like he's starting to get it. They're on the floor now and stuff too. There you go. Get excited. Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna put the pumps back on. There's a lot in there, but I could probably do more, but I'm gonna leave this for a bit and see how they do, and then come back and check on them and see if they're their little bells are full or not. In the meantime, I think I heard my fish over there say that they were hungry. I feel like they know something is going on because they are spazzing out right now. I have never fed my fish live brine ever. Like, all they've ever gotten is either frozen food or dry food, flakes, and seaweed. It's really hard to see, but you see, oh, there you go. That's all the live brine shrimp floating around like a bunch of dust. The chromies are loving it. It looks like the clownfish are eating it. Yeah, I feel like the clownfish and the chromies are going crazy for it right now. Maybe the tangs are eating it now. It's hard to tell because they're so tiny. I'm gonna let them keep eating. I'm gonna let the jellyfish figure their stuff out over there. I'm gonna put these live brine shrimp in the fridge, check back in a bit and see if we have more hatched brine shrimp and see if the jellyfish are still hungry so we can make sure that we feed them up entirely with live brine that we hatched ourselves in our hatchery. They just keep showing up in here. Kind of hard to tell with the light, but look at them all over the floor crawling around. You see like little blurs. Curly's caught a bunch of them in his tentacles. All that food in there. They are munching it up. Tia's spinning around, catching some stuff. Tamara's full up. If you see, you can't really tell that much, but her entire little skirt is full of, oh yeah, of the brine shrimp. They are eating good today. Let's change up their color environment a little bit. Ooh. Whoa, that one's trippy. But you really can't see everything as good is the difference. Like, it looks cool, but the pink is where they pop the most. Oh, that one's kind of cool. Yeah, you see all the orange food. I can't believe that this is happening right now. This is crazy. We are 2 days past the initial starting of the hatching and we are still hatching live brine. Crazy. Disregard the dust, but look at this. And I have literally pulled this thing out probably, I would say, 4 or 5 times already over the last 2 days. So the jellyfish are gonna get lucky and we're gonna give them an entire scoop right now. I'm probably feeding too much. My water change is like in a day or two. I definitely gotta test and just kind of gauge what's going on in the water system because I'm new to the whole jellyfish thing. But I'm gonna give them these live brine from this fresh batch on day 2 of hatching, and then I wanna show you guys the ones that we put in the fridge to see how those are doing. Also switched up the light a little bit. I've had it on pink for a while. Went to a little green. Look at them all. Here we go. Bye-bye, guys. Dinner time, jellyfish. That's why Curly's so big, because he knows how to get the food. I get so happy watching him eat. It's so cool to see like their whole bodies fill up with the food and then slowly it works its way to like their empty little things. All the live brine from like the 5th scoop out of the hatchery are in the tank, and the jellyfish are now eating 2 times from this hatchery plus everything that we got stored in the fridge. Let me show you what that is looking like. This is what I've had stored in the fridge. Look how many brine are down there. There is so many of them. Oh, I thought they wouldn't be moving, but they're all moving around in there. Which is pretty impressive considering they're in the refrigerator, but apparently they love it. Based off of this one hatchery, which I'm gonna let this thing keep riding until it gives me absolutely no more brine. So probably by the end of the day, today I'm thinking that it will be done for. I've already gotten 2 feedings, plus I have, I would say, at least enough for 3 or 4 in here left. So basically, if I hatch the eggs once a week, I got food for the jellyfish for the whole week, which is a pretty good deal. I know they enjoy it. I enjoy it because it's not that much work. Like, you just put the water, you put the eggs, and you put it by the light source, and you're good to go. And then you just store it, and then you just boop, boop, put it in there whenever you're ready. Oh, we got a lot in there. But holy moly, that shit smells. No, close it up. I was not expecting that. That smells absolutely awful in there. Word of advice, do not open that thing until you are ready to just rinse it out and throw everything away, because that was bad. You guys are lively for these brine fish. Just swim, these brine fish. What a ride hatching these live brine and feeding the jellyfish for the very first time. The reef tank also got live brine for the very first time, which was exciting. I don't really think they enjoyed it as much as I thought they would. I mean, the chromies and the clownfish were liking it, but I think they were too tiny. Like, they're just too small. They're microscopic. Maybe the other stuff down at the bottom got it, so that's good. We're gonna keep harvesting some live brine, keep feeding jellyfish, keep everything going. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn the notifications on. We got new videos every single week. You're gonna wanna be here for it. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next one. Later.